Hello and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where in today's episode we will continue with the Arsenal Master League being played on the difficulty mode of Superstar. And the reason we set up this Master League was to show you the process of how the Super Heavyweight goes and identifies players to purchase for whatever Master League team we are playing with. So before we continue, just wanted to say the previous episode unfortunately didn't get recorded. I didn't press the right button, so we simmed the Sheffield United FA Cup match. I should have actually played it, but I just was feeling a bit tired. The Leicester match we also simmed, and this is the second match of the second half of the season, because Leicester were the first team that we played. They absolutely smashed us, so they've taken 6 points. We also simmed the Burnley match. And I think the Wolves we had actually done after Manchester City. So in that we had the transfer window, and I just want to show you the players that I think you'd already seen, the players that we'd identified, but we've purchased Haaland, and they all made their debut against Sheffield United. I thought the sooner the better. Dembele, um, Dest, Delit, Tagliafico, and we've managed to get the keeper Merritt, who's 85. So he cost around 10 million pounds less than Lino, and Lino was an 86 rated goalkeeper, and he is an 85 goalkeeper, but he's only 24 years old. So look at those stats. I mean, they're absolutely amazing. So that's really good for us. We managed to get Dest, who's 21, and he was 80 rated. As soon as he's come to us, he's gone to 81. And of course, the two Frenchmen, Coleman and Dembele, with Dimitri Payet, Tagliafico, the Argentine, of course, more experience, along with Fabra. So this is a team we've now got. As you can have to say, that's a very impressive team. So I think it's been a very good 2 transfer windows for us. We have a certain amount of money left. So we've got 32,000. Of course, I'd prefer to buy a goalkeeper. Of course, Gabriel Barbosa was one that we needed to purchase, because at 83, his release fee's gone up slightly higher, and that's what happens when the clubs realise you've got certain players who are looking to purchase. So what I've done is, I was always looking for a young midfielder, and I've come across this player who, again, I don't really know too much about. And we'll just quickly check him out. He should be here somewhere. There he is, Gravenberch. He plays for Ajax, and I did mention to you, go have a look at Ajax, because they do have some really, really good young players. But his release fee is 15 million. He's only 19 years old, and as you can see, he's got stamina already of 86. He looks like a very good ball player. Anyone who comes out of the Ajax academy would be of that ilk, and he can play both as a defensive midfielder and a centre midfielder. He is 186 centimeters, so a fairly strong boy, and he can also play as an attacking midfielder, which isn't really his suit. But I'm going to put a bid in for him, because, of course, at 19 years old, we can actually loan him back out. He's not convinced, but we've got enough funds, so let's give him 65,000. I'm sure he'll be happy with that, and let's see what happens. We've got that. I also wanted to put a bid in for the goalkeeper, Anana. Unfortunately, we don't have enough money at the moment, but I'm still going to go for the bid. I'm sure it should allow us to do that. We'll give him a 5-year contract, and we'll give him, say, 100 grand, because either him or Merritt are going to be sitting on the bench. So 2 good goalkeepers, because remember, we're looking to win everything. So that's what we've done. So we've got 2 players on there. Let's just go back to my team, just to let you know what's going on. So we've had a bid for Idrissa Gana Gueye. I think we could possibly get him to 20 million. And we've also had a bid for Kier from Everton, and I think we can meet that release fee. So just wanted to show you that some of the players that we have purchased would probably allow us. But I think we need Kier, because we're still in Europe, and we need a more experienced player. So of course, now that we've got Delit at 87, he's gone up as well. So I mean, this is fantastic in terms of the players that we've purchased all going up. Very happy with that. So that's where we stand at the moment. Just want to have a quick look at Martinelli. his contract ends in 2024. So have we got any signings for him? I'm not sure. We've put him on the transfer list, so hopefully a few of those teams can come pick him up. And Nketiah, we've got a few teams in for him as well, so we're hoping that we can just get them off and then get Anana and Gravenbach, and that will be our team essentially put together. We've sold Xhaka, so that's the situation. Now we go and play Fulham. So Fulham were the second team that we played. I'm going to probably just go with the new team. I've gone with Payet and Harrit in that midfield as attacking midfielders, because I believe, just as we did in the first match, we will dominate possession. So if I feel that I'm going to dominate possession, I'm going to play those two, just so that they can pick out the much needed passes. And I'm interested to see how someone like so we've got a very good core. Whenever you set up a Master League team, you've got to put a very good core together. So goalkeeper, centre back, whether it's your centre mid, defensive midfielder, centre midfielder, attacking midfielder, and striker. So we've got Haaland up front. We've got the young player Harrit. We've then got Barrios, and then we've got obviously De Ligt and Klosterman, and then we've got the keeper. So that's a very, very good core. Very, very young as well. So they'll be at the club, we hope, for a very, very long time. Of course, Bustos is very unlucky to miss out. And look at Haaland, what a beast. And a fantastic player. Of course, Tagliafico, the Argentine from Ajax. Maybe we can get him to try and put a good word in for Gravenberch, who I think a lot of teams are actually linked with as well. So we've got De Ligt in there as well. So some really good players. But as you can see, Fulham have just set up shop to essentially just look to defend. So Serginho Dest, I mean, he's got a real engine on him. We do play him for the Barcelona Master. Oops, I've given the ball away. So again, this was just quickly checking over some of the players. Dembele is a really good signing. We expect him within a matter of a few games to really increase in terms of his good play there by Dembele. Oh, nice little skill there. He's been taken out. One concern we do have about Dembele is that we do think that he does get injured frequently, which is a shame. We just hope his body can hold up. But great skill there. Takes on McDonald, turns, and then Loftus-Cheek's just taking him out. But this is Dimitri Payet territory. And that looks like a goal. Oh, what a save. I mean, that could have been an amazing goal. Look at that. Quality. We are playing a difficult mode of Superstars, so hence the reason why you'll see the keepers make saves like that. Because remember, we're changing the game and taking over. That's a good header by Klosterman, just over the bar. So in the first 10 minutes of the match, we've completely dominated. I just see this is how the match is going to transpire, but the sooner we get the goal, the sooner that will settle us down. But do let me know in the comment section what you think of the team that I've put together, the process, has it been helpful? Of course, now we just get straight on with the matches, hence the reason why I simmed some of the games, so I do apologise for that, because it was just a case of just showing you the process, really. I hope you, I mean, I'm sure most of you already doing this better than I am, so it was just to show how we go about. Oh, what a nice little shot there. Who's that player? Deco Dover Reed, the Jamaican, played for Cardiff as well. He's got some really, really important goals, so a very nice, tidy player. Good skill there, but I felt that the defenders, centre-backs, and everybody had that covered. So that's why we've done it, and of course we'll go back to the other Master Leagues, Fulham, Manchester City, etc. And of course it is because we are in the holidays. And of course the summer holidays, we'll be able to put out more content and maybe a different game as well, so we'll see. Maybe a Leyton Orient career mode on FIFA. As I said, we'll see. And of course we're waiting on PES 2022 as well. Oops. That's good play. We've got the ball away, Harrit. There to Haaland, first time he gets a chance to run. Ooh. Oh, he's just taken out the margin. I mean, he just literally runs into him and he's pushing him over. So, of course, very exciting. It would take a few games for these guys to get settled in, but the chemistry is now gone up to 73, which is good. So that's what we wanted. Fulham are actually playing really well. They've kept it tight, and we drew with Fulham in our previous matches. So, knockout. I feel sorry for me. Every time he gets promoted with the team to the Premier League, he never really gets a game. But Fulham and Newcastle at this moment in time battling it out for who's going to stay in the Premier League. Coleman gets a run on them. Look at that, he's got away. Can he get a good cross? And oh, not quite. Probably could have done better, but Areola is an exceptional goalkeeper. I mean, we've seen that with the Fulham Master League. The reason we managed to get into Europe was his performances were absolutely key and crucial for us to be able to do that. One thing I've noticed about this game, we are bypassing the midfield a lot, so that's something we have to be wary of. To not be able to do that. Merritt with his first touch. There to Des, plays that back there to Delit, who plays a all-out wide there to Klosterman. He's done really well. And again, thanks to the Super Heavyweight fans, we were able to sign him. Tagliafico, solid left back, plays that back out wide. And Harris, that's good football. And Des has got a clear run on there. Can he get inside? He can. Oh, great defending by Tete. Recovers well. But that was a good opening, and we've had some good openings, but really haven't been able to do much with them. So Marty has been signed, I believe, from Leicester City for Fulham. And of course, London derby is always going to be a difficult day out. But Barrios, again, what a signing! I mean, he is one that I would definitely recommend to all of you to go out and sign. But Dembele, look at that pace. Can you get the cross? Oh, not quite. But he's and when the defender knows a player's got pace, it just means that they'll have to drop off. And as you've seen there, maybe a few more balls over the top. And the reason we bought Dembele was just simply because I just thought, because he can play as a left wing forward and a right wing forward, and of course Dimitri Payet, I mean, he was essentially the player that we put in the team just to give some experience to Clivert, and now we've got Dembele. So we've got two really good options in all those positions. We've got three strikers, and of course Texera can also play across the front, just to give us an added goal bonus. So that's how we've put the team together. Idrissa Gana Gueye, Guendouzi, both play a similar role. And of course you've got the two attacking midfielders. Of course Dimitri Payet may go back into that left wing forward position just because of his quality, but he's no longer the most overall rated player. That's a good ball there to Coleman. And again, that was Dimitri Payet just picking up the ball, but we noticed that Fulham just dropped deep as soon as the ball comes to them. So Harry needs to put a good ball in the box, which he does. Another ball into the box. Haaland. Oh, he tried the overhead kick. That's why the referee didn't give a foul there, but the half-time whistle was on the verge of going. It's now gone. So, of course, we now need to make sure that we come out for this second half a lot stronger than we have. Thinking of making a few substitutes. We'll give it another 10 minutes. If by 55 we don't really do much, I think we'll have to maybe get an extra goal scorer on there. We've got to win this match. We've got to start getting some wins under our belt. Cavallero. Oh, this could be a bit tricky. Merritt made that look easy, but I assure you it probably wasn't. Tagliafico's away. Gets that there to Dembele. Muscled out again. Fulham started the second half very brightly, and probably think, well, they might be able to get a result. By 8 for Barrios, he's just essentially the main man in that midfield, but Payet gets that ball there to Haaland. Can he knock one over the top? He can. Marty's done well to cover it, and it's gone out for a throw-in. We'll probably make the substitutions after this. So Dimitri Payet tries to get that ball out there, but he couldn't quite. Maybe we should have hit it on his left foot. We are being slightly gung-ho here, so we've just got to be a bit careful that we don't get caught. And again, deckled over Reed. Make some substitution, and then once the ball goes out, probably bring on Payet for Dembele, even though he looked dangerous. I'm going to take off Dembele for Idrissa Gana Gueye and just put him as a centre midfielder. Of course, as you can see, they're playing a 4-2-3-1. And I'm going to bring on Teixeira for Coleman. And I think in the right back position, I'll probably look to bring... Oh, I haven't put him on the bench. Well, that was a bit of a... we've got Dest in there. And what I might do is see if we can get Guendouzi in there at 74. We'll get Guendouzi in there. So we've got some options there for Dest. And once the ball goes out, we'll be able to make those 3 changes. And I think that's a good thing we can do. Payet to Barrios. To Harrit, who's been quite quiet in this game. Back to the goalkeeper. Close to being able to bring the ball out. As you can see, Fulham will be very hard to break down because they've got everyone in their box. So that does make it a bit difficult, but De Ligt did win the ball back. We've got to be careful here. I think he should have shot there. He didn't. We are able to bring the ball out again. De Ligt. So ball out there to Jorginho. Dest plays that to Coleman. Again, we've given the ball away, which is very frustrating. Hasn't really been one of our better performances. I think we just need to maybe be slightly more patient and just hope that the opening comes, because this way Fulham just look the far better team. And that's another great save there by Merritt. So I think we need to change tact and probably just be more circumspect, because what we're trying to do is just attack, lose the ball, because Fulham are going to be extremely hard to break down. We do struggle against these types of teams where they're not attacking us and therefore make it very difficult. So of course what we have to do is just continue. Oh, Haaland, great hold up play, fantastic play, and Payet is away. Plays that ball there to Gueye. That's good football. There to Haaland. Of course he's so strong, he can actually hold the ball up really well. Guendouzi. There to Harrit. It's a good ball in there. Payet. And Idrissa Gana Gueye, that's why he was brought into the team, and that's another foul. And this is Dimitri Payet territory. I just hope Idrissa Gana Gueye is not injured, because that was a really bad tackle. He stayed down, which could be quite problematic for us because we've made all our 3 substitutes. But that's why he's been brought into the team, is for that running ability. And it was well worked. For the first time, we actually... Dimitri Payet, he's taking a deflection. Oh, I thought that was going in again. I mean, the trajectory and everything about it looked really good. Harris on playing Haaland. Another foul. Wow. So we've got away with one on Harrit. Again, getting more involved now that I suppose Dimitri Payet has moved away, so it allows him to be the focal point, which can sometimes happen when you've got 2 players coming for the same pass. It then just means that you're not able to do that. But I'm going to go for this one, and that looks like a goal. Oh, he's hit the bar. Dimitri Payet. Wow, that would have been a great goal to put up, like I put up the snippets. Oh, I can't believe it. Dimitri Payet. He's had 3 free kicks and all 3 of them have been on target. Oops, that was the wrong. Wasn't supposed to do that. Went doozy. But there to Harris. Oh, he's played the wrong pass, but can we get this ball up? Still run past it. But we've had some success in the last 10 minutes. Hopefully we can use that momentum. I think it was just the fact that we were slightly more circumspect. I think sometimes when you're too desperate to get the goal, then you start to lose your shape. And Deco Reed is causing a few issues. We get that ball out there to Barrios. We saw him a bit short there, to be honest. And we've got away with that. Can get that ball out there. Even Carvalho. Good play there from Fuller. That's a great ball there. It comes across, and we're away. This could be our chance. That ball to Haaland. Back there to... Oh, he's pushed him off, Rev. He's blocked him off. That's definitely got to be a block, no? So Cabano's come on for Deco Reed. He's put a good shift in. This is a game we really should be winning, though. I think we've got to push up higher. We did have that really good chance with Harriet. It just didn't quite fall for us. Of course, Fuller must be quite... Oh, Haaland with the goal. He's... Oh, we've got away with one there, but what a goal. That's why he's brought into the team, and we've spent the big money. For Haaland, he jumps into the fans. Be careful with him because the insurance won't pay us enough. But he just continued, kept working hard, and eventually your quality will shine for him. And that's a fantastic finish on the difficult mode of Superstar as well. Why it's important to keep on trying to close down, regardless of how tired you are. Now, I think that's what separates the top players. I mean, Fulham in no danger. Haaland decides to go and close him down. Gets it, and that's a great finish against a very good goalkeeper in Areola, as you've seen in the Fulham Master League. Fulham would be really disappointed because they played exceptionally well and probably should have got more out of the game, even a win. But Anderson, who's been rock solid, and as you can see, the only place he could put it, and the first time finish, and that's his debut goal. His debut in the Premier League and the debut goal. So very happy with that. I mean, we've got away with one. But I think because our intention was to always win the game and to go for the game from the outset, it's paid off, albeit in circumstances that we probably wouldn't want. But you'll take every goal that comes your way, and now we can just hold off. And that's a fantastic victory, which will give us confidence because we've now signed some of the best young players in the world. Erling Haaland at Arsenal has gone and scored. So we're very pleased. We'll end it. And Dimitri Payet, I mean, wow, what a free kick taker he is. And of course, we just had to buy him because at the time he was our highest overall rated player. So that's a great result. It puts us in 10th, and we're only 10 points off, or thereabouts, off the Champions League places. We're 18 points behind the league. I think that might be a bit too hard to try and close that gap, but everywhere else I think we've done really well. So now we've got a short turnaround against Southampton. The games are going to come thick and fast. Let's just have a look at the manager's office. So Idrissa Gueye's out, so he'll be out for a while. Scouting result for Azpilicueta. We don't need a right back now. Gravenberch has declined. He wants to play week in, week out, which is fair enough. Onana is open to the idea of moving. Martinelli's coming for, Valencia have come in for Martinelli. So at least we can get Onana, and we can go back to, let's just have a look at some of the players on the transfer list. So we had Semedo, Digne again, that's someone we highlighted. Kieran Trippier, Azpilicueta. Of course, Chelsea have bought Bellerin and Pepe from us. Aranguiz. Again, the Chilean probably played under Marcelo Bielsa, where they won 2 Copa Americas, where they kept beating Argentina um, on there. So let's just have a look at Gravenberch. Just want to see what did he actually want. It doesn't really say. We propose 65,000. What we'll do, we'll go back in for him once I've got Anana. Again, another young, really good goalkeeper. I think we can get more for Martinelli, so I'm going to look to renegotiate that to about 17. Yeah, I think he's a good player there, to be honest. As you can see, his market value is 22 million. So let's just go for 17 because he hasn't played. Gay's injured now, which is a shame, really. Thought he played well. So Martinelli, let's just see what happens, and then we can look to possibly see where that is. So we'll end the episode here. Just want to thank everyone for your support. Really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying this whole process with regards to Master League, and of course what we'll start doing that is going back to some of the other matches. But do let me know what you think of the squad that I've put together. And if we can get Gravenberch, I think that's a fantastic 2 transfer window, so we'll see what happens. So we'll end the episode here. We've got Southampton, Newcastle, and then Brighton, so 3 really big games. And imagine we get 3 wins out of 3, which will be very difficult on the difficulty mode of Superstar, which I can just quickly show you now. There you go, Superstar. So we just have to see what happens. So what we'll do is we'll end the episode. Thank you for all your support. Remember, we're changing the game and taking over.